Am I audible? Yes, shall we start the session? Is the screen visible? Good. So we'll start the session. So today we'll be seeing economics and agriculture. Sanjita, when you're writing the data, if you know the source, then you can write. If not, then you can just mention it. Not an issue, but if you know, then try to write the source also. Okay. So coming to economics and agriculture, this comes under GS3. In GS3, you'll have around 5-6 subjects. So you'll need to spend time based on the marks that you'll get. So combined with economics and agriculture, you'll be getting around 4 to 5 10 mark and 4 to 5 15 mark. So in a total you'll get around 8 to 10 questions when it comes to economy and agriculture. Okay. So it is important that you study this well. When it comes to economics, what all you'll need? You'll need data, like what is the growth of the nation, what is the GDP share, like that you'll need data. And then you'll need to know about the budget and the economic survey of that year, which year you're writing the mains that year. Or if you find something very interesting in the economic survey, you can just use it in the answers also. You need not mention the year. If it's something is set in the economic survey, you are very well free to use it. Put the source as economic survey and then you can write it. Okay. And then you need to know about schemes in the sense to substantiate whatever the points that you are telling. You'll need to know about schemes. And as usual, you should know some committee, whichever committee that has read about repo rate, or committee that is said about banking. So like that you'll know the committees and their reforms, what all they have suggested, so you can use it in your conclusion or way ahead. And coming to agriculture, when it comes to agriculture, again schemes will be very important, because often you use it in examples, you give it as a point. So scheme will be very important when it comes to agriculture. And second would be, after the schemes, you will write about committees. Here also you'll have agriculture committee, like Swaminathan committee, for example. Swaminathan committee. Okay. And like that you'll have different committees. Okay, screen is visible. Finance, good, very good. So we'll go to that. We'll go to the portions of economy. First would be Indian economy, issues related to it. So planning, mobilization of resource, growth, development, employment. Here they'll ask questions about unemployment. Here they'll ask about how, because of this resources inequality, so growth, what is the difference between growth and development. So such questions come. Inclusive growth and issues arising from it. Here they'll talk about what is happening in India with respect to growth. So that all will come. Government budgeting, that year budgeting, whatever initiative the government has taken or whatever schemes are there. So this all they'll talk government budgeting. And fourth would be major crops. So till 3 only you'll have economics. From 3 onwards it will be on agriculture. So major crops, cropping patterns in various country. So they might ask with reference to green revolution. So why only states are with green revolution? Why is north is having wheat and south is having rice? So based on that you'll have cropping patterns, which climate is going to get suitable for which one. So that all you'll type. Different types of irrigation and irrigation system. Here you'll study in detail about irrigation and storage, transport and marketing of agri products and issues related to its constraint. So here you'll talk about MSP, you'll talk about front and back end, whatever is happening. So you'll start from seed, you'll go till the farmer. So this will be in your front end, whatever is happening, seed, fertilizers, water and minerals, other will be till the farmers, it will be on the front end. From farmer to the consumer will be the back end. So from farmer to consumer, in a sense, after the farmer reaping the seeds or other things, how is he going to store it, how is he going to transport it, how is it going to the market, what is going to happen to the middleman, and how it will end it. So that all will be the consumer part. Okay, e-technology in aid of farmers. Here you will speak about tech that is going to help agriculture. So we'll talk about drones, we'll talk about how uh, now it's not audible. Nitya, Priya, that's what I said, front end and front end. From seed till the farmers, it will be front end. From the farmer till the consumer, it is going to reach, that will be the back end. Okay, it's audible. So, e-tech, we'll talk about technology, how issue related to direct and indirect farm subsidies and MSP. We'll talk about how MSP is going to impact. That all you will be given. Okay, and PDS, technology machines, and animal rearing. You will come related to what is happening in animal rearing with milk, with relation to meat, about all that. Food processing and related industries is a sunrise industry, and there is lot of opportunity in job employment. So it is a very important part, and UPSC frequently asks question on it. So what the scope of that one, its significance, upstream downstream requirements, supply chain management, that all you'll talk. Land reforms in India, you'll speak about what all happened in the land reforms, liberalization on economy, changing industrial policies, infrastructure. Here you'll talk about energy, port, road, railways, airport, and its investment models. So this will be the portions that you need to study for economics and agriculture. Okay, so we'll go to the first question. Okay, so this will be our first question. Examine the scope of food processing industries in India. Elaborate the measures taken by government food processing industries for generating employment opportunities. Yes, I need people in the chat to reply. So what are you going to say about food processing industry? Yes, employment, very good. One good scope can be employment. Yes. GDP growth, very development, very good. Yes, less wastage, lucky one, very good. Rural development, again a very good point. Yes, inclusive growth. Yes, malnutrition, very good point. Women participation, okay. So we have talked about the scopes. Elaborate the measures taken by the government in food processing industries for generating employment opportunities. So what are the steps that is being taken by the government? Yes. Yes, PLI, very good, very good. PLI scheme, food parks. What is related to MSME, MSP, Shalini? Okay, mega food park, very good, very good. She market, okay. One district, one product. How is it related to food processing industry? Okay, FDI, very good. Agri Infra Fund. Vishal, very good point. Agri Infra Fund. Okay. Yes. PM Sampata Yojana. Very good point of Gopika. Yes, just wait for a second. So, yes. So, what can be the introduction? Very good. Credit access, logistic support. Credit access is a very good point. 100% FDI, very good. FDI 100%. Yes. One district, one product, Srivalliputur Palkova. Kaileshwaran, Kakileshwaran, very good point, okay? Okay, so what can be our introduction? What can be our conclusion? Can someone say? Yes, in the introduction, what we can do is we can write about food processing being a sunrise industry. That we can write it in the introduction. Very good. Sunrise industry, someone has said. Vedavalli, very good. And in the conclusion, what we can do? We can write about India achieving 5 trillion economy. The food processing industries are very important. That can be your conclusion, okay? Okay, Isaac, India being second largest food producer, only 10% of agree. Okay, very good one. Okay, ENAM, post harvest method, very good. So we'll go for the next question, okay? So next would be another question from this part. Explain the factors influencing the decision of farmers on selection of high value crops in India. Okay. Conclusion of Gopika, with systematic and scientific intervention, real potential can be unlocked. Okay. So, what are the factors that are influencing the decision of farmers on the decision of high value crops in India? So, what can be the introduction? Yes, we'll write what are high value crops. So, that can be intro. Okay. High value crops such as fruits, vegetables, medicinal plants, etc. contribute significantly to farmers' income. Okay, so this can be our intro. Yes, someone has said that we write about schemes? Yes, you can write about scheme. For example, you can write it related to current affairs. Recently, Chhattisgarh or somewhere else, they adopted this high value crop and now they are earning profit. Like that you can try to do. Or some, like in Kerala, now they are exporting avocado instead of importing it. So related to current affairs, you can connect it and then write it, okay? So, what are the factors that are going to influence? Okay, what are the factors influencing farmers' selection Vishnu, many of them are who are starting to write answers. So that's the reason why I keep questions that can be brainstormed. Factors influencing selection for high value crops. So what all can be the patterns? See, just don't think only from the perspective of just the farm. Yeah, very good. Jiva Jyoti, I want to think like the soil, climate, what is the initial cost, the economic factors, very good. We'll think like that also. Okay, so first one, the MSP rate. As everyone has said, the MSP rate that can provide a standard income. Isn't it? What will be the second reason? Yes, to maintain the market demand. Very good, very good point. Demand, Hariharan. Market demand by the consumers, and also the price fluctuation. Example, here we can talk about Kerala's avocado production, isn't it? That got increased because of the consumer demand. And third important point would be what? Infrastructure available, isn't it? Based on infrastructure, whether there is a cold storage, whether there is adequate processing. Yeah, addressing the household needs, that's what Kannan we have written as market demand by the consumers, okay? Infrastructure such as cold storage, transportation, yes, warehouse, very good, transportation, etc. to ensure shelf life, okay? So for that we can write maybe example tomato that will have a shelf life of 1 week, isn't it? Yes, what can be the next point? Policy intervention. Can we talk about policy after talking about economy? We can talk even about policy intervention. By the, yes, credit access, Mohan, very good point. By the government to promote production, isn't it? Example, what can we write? Everyone knows that national mission on edible oils. Cold storage transport, we have already said it. High returns, that also we have said. MSMEs also said. Yes, any other point? Credit facilities, very good. Someone, credit facility, okay. Along with credit facility, I'll also write along with the initial investment that is needed for the, that is required, okay. Yes, many were saying this one. Climatic conditions, see, market linkages, lucky one, we have already said that as infrastructure, okay. Climate climatic conditions that is suitable for the crop. Very good, Mohammed. Kisan credit card and annual farmer subsidy of 12,000. Subsidy by the government. Water requirement. Okay, very good points. Example, what we can write? Apple. Apple cultivation can be done only in the cold climate, isn't it? Yes, that can be a point. Soil health card. Very good. But try to please be specific about high value. Okay. We'll talk about staple preference. In the region that is going to suit their consumption. Why are we telling this point? Because India is mostly having small and marginal farmers who are going to cultivate for their own consumption. Okay. Very good. Dragon fruit cultivation is a very good point. Prithvi, very good. Okay. Yeah, we can write it also somewhere. Yeah, we have already written avocado, so you can also write dragon fruit if you want. 8. We'll talk about the export potential of the product. Priya Sharma, why are you writing solar energy? May I know? Isaac, very good. What can be a conclusion? We can take it from Isaac also. Thus, agro diverse along with shifting to high value crops can help in achieving target of doubling farmers' income. Yes, Priya. In infrastructure, okay. I got it. Solution, but I wanted you people to try. Ashwika, government initiatives to ensure farmers' growth. Can you just be specific of the initiative? Okay, schemes can be given either as important inside itself, Kusha, or you can write it as a separate heading if wanted. If you have any initiative, you can write it. Yeah. Okay, very good. Kannan, very good. It enabled India to achieve Viksit Bharat. That's a very good one. So, is anyone else having anything? Strengthen farmers' capability. Yeah, yes, that is also a way forward in intro. So, shall we go for the question? Okay. Discuss the rationale of the production linked incentive scheme. What are its achievements? So, discuss its rationale will be the first point. What are its achievement? That will be our second point. In what way can the functioning and outcomes of the scheme be improved? So, this will be our third point. Okay. Ma'am, can we mention our concerns about farmers cultivating rice? See, that's what the point that we have written as MSP, right? They are asking what will be the factors that are going. See, the question they are asking about the factors in farmers on high value crops. Okay, so we'll be specific why are they going to choose high value crops and what all will be the factors. So try to stick to the demand of the question rather than deviating from it. Okay, discuss the rationale of the production linked incentive scheme. So we'll talk about why the scheme was introduced and everything. What are its achievements? So what has been achieved by the scheme? In what ways can the functioning be improved? So here they're asking about our suggestions. So here they asked what were the aim or what were the reasons for the scheme to get introduced and what are its achievement. Here they are talking about outcome or result. Is it okay? Shall we move? Yes. Intro we can give about Atma Nirbhar Bharat. Soumya Thomas, very good. Yes, what all can be intro? So, as Soumya said, we'll bring that itself intro, okay? The production linked incentive, PLI, is a financial incentive scheme that was introduced by the government to achieve Atma Nirbhar Bharat. Okay? Yes, we'll try to write what is the Soumya intro that she has suggested us. Okay. Missing middle of India. Okay. Good. Hariharan, it's good. But provided you'll explain it very well, okay? Lucky one, to improve production in the country. Yes, self-reliant economy. Vedavalli, very good words, okay? We can also write here self-reliant economy. Very good, Vedavalli. Okay. India as a manufacturing hub. Oh, very good. Dimpy, target the manufacturing hub of the world. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, neutralizing cost disabilities. Very good. Yeah, you can even try to address that. So, the question is discuss the PLI scheme. So, that will be our first part. Rationale of PLI scheme. Yes, what can be the rationale? Yes, I want points. Boosting manufacturing growth. Very good. Yes. So, boosting, what we can write is domestic production. Okay. Boosting production, employment generation, very good, of the country. Second point, what we can write is tap the export potential. I'll try to write here with special focus on labor intensive production. Example, we'll talk about mobile phone manufacturing. Is it okay? What is our third point? Very good, very good. Global value chains. Subha, it's a very good point. Manufacturing startup, MSP, GDP growth. Yes. Integrate nation into global value chains. What is going to do? That attracts the investment. Yes, everyone, we're talking about job security. So that will be our next point. Job security. What is that going to do? That tackle the problem of unemployment. Is it okay? Yes. Next, what can be a point? Recollection, semiconductor, global investors. Priya Sharma, semiconductor, what can we write is as holistic? Enhance strategic security, focusing on critical products. Here in the example we can write about semiconductors. Is it okay? Yes. One more point. Is anyone having? Supply chain shock. Okay. Achieve scale. Encourage entrepreneurship. Yeah, we can write that point. Locally made product. Yes. We can, Gopika, we can write it as promote entrepreneurship culture. Yes, that can be a point. Okay. Encourage and branding. Very good, very good. So what has it achieved? So next part will be achievements of PLI scheme. Come on. I need people in the chat to answer me. What is the achievements? What are the achievements of PLI? So we are going to speak the same points, but we'll use different words. So the export potential has been increasing, right? Export increased due to employment generation, export scaling, due to incentives provided. Here we'll write an example. What can be your example? India is top 5 manufacturer of smartphones, isn't it? Yes. What can be our second point? Keep increase. 14 critical sectors regulating inflation. Neeraj, how is farmers' income is going to increase? I think watching the video and delay. Supply chain vulnerability. Very good point. Reduce supply chain vulnerabilities. Due to international events. Example. What can be our example? Critical minerals shortage. Can we write that? Okay, employment has increased through MSME. Women hold position. Very good. Internal demand by reducing. Yes. Due to Ukraine war. Is it? Yeah. So we are moving from assembly to manufacturing. So what we can write is value addition improved shifting from product assembly to manufacturing. Yes, we can also write one more point. Expansion. Very good. Subhashri. I think Subhashri is your name. Very good point. Booming of specific sectors. With increased export share. Example, we can talk about electronics. We can talk about pharmaceutical. Isn't it? So, what is the functioning? How can we improve the functioning, right? Functioning and outcomes of the scheme to improve. What are we going to suggest here? I wanted people in the chat to answer me. Yes. Akhileshwaran, very good point. Skill development is also a very good point. Kannan, government subsidy, very good. Oh, formalization, ease of doing business, very good. Lucky one, very good point. Ease of doing business by reducing the regulatory hurdles. Is it okay? Yes, we have written the first point. Yes. Improve logistics. So one suggestion that we have given is, we can give is expansion of PLI to sunrise sectors. Can we do that? This will be a very good suggestion. And we'll also say promoting R&D moving from manufacturing. Yes, what can be a suggestion? What else? Create R&D in that. Yes. Awareness session, monitoring. Yes, we can talk something related to the employee, right? We'll say employee linked incentive ELI for the workers. Can you do that? So what can be the conclusion? So I'll just link it to Viksit Bharat. That will be easy for me. So I'll tell the PLI scheme is crucial for India to move towards Viksit Bharat 2047 in economic. Okay, any other conclusion? Okay, very good, Kannan. Production led, export oriented and employment generating industrialization. Very good, very good. PLI can transform India into a global manufacturing hub while generating jobs and boosting economic growth. Subhashri, that is also a very good answer. Okay, lucky one is also a very good answer. Make in India, to create in India for India, to realize its demographic dividend and achieve Viksit Bharat by 2047. To facilitate economic transition from developing to development. DEMPI, that is also a very good one. Okay, digitization tech-based India that reduce complexity. Okay, Shahrukh. Holistic approach, integrate innovation, skill development, MSME participation, crucial to ensure that the benefits are based or broad-based and inclusive. Very good. Okay, so this is that's all for today's session. We'll see on tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all.